One of my favorite things to do with an altered book is to find vintage scrapbooks, rip pages out, and then collage them all together. I do that a lot in my pages, as you will see. It's also fun to just paint on some pages and to draw little random drawings. Something I love doing is outlining in black and then adding a pop of color like I did with her hair here. I did this page when I was working with Young Living, and I did it about the essential oil stress away. Here are some more collaged and painted pages. This book is a little more fun and it has a lot of religious stuff in it. I am a Christian, and this is a book that I kind of just put a lot of that art and creativity in my time with Jesus into this book. This page we just have a few collage pieces and some drawings and paintings. I also got this really cool big sticker book, and so that and that are stickers that came from it. I recommend getting one of those. They're just really fun to add to different altered book pages. Here is one of the Bible verses that I put in this book. So this page was really fun to do. I pulled this from the book Milk and Honey, and it was just a content page, and that's not a Christian book or anything, but I took all these words that were here and used different verses from the Bible that went along with them. So it was kind of fun just to take two different things and put them together. Now this page, when I was at the thrift store, I found this old-fashioned dictionary, which is what these are from, and it's a really cool book. And just like that, when you're thrifting, look for cool random books that would be fun to put in your altered book. Here we just have a C.S. Lewis quote. I also love putting things like pressed flowers in your book. You can obviously press the flowers in your book first, and then you can go in and glue them in, and they just add a really cute earthy vintage styled theme to them. Again, we have more pressed flowers and including some ribbon in here. And now we are on to our last book. As you can see, this book is really full. There's a lot of random things in it that are definitely not my style anymore, but they'll give you some fun ideas. And in this book, I literally did every single page, so I'm going to show you just a lot of my favorites out of this one. Using buttons is something fun to use. Here we have Mario that I did all in circles. I love to include a lot of ribbons in my book before, which I don't do as much now, especially not these kinds of ribbons, but they are really fun to use. Now what I did for this page is I put a bunch of crayons through a hot glue gun and melted them all onto the page. So yes, this is all literally crayon. And this page here, not very cute, but what I did was I used food coloring to dye the page. We worked with some pastels and charcoal for these pages. And something really fun to do is put different colored dots of paint on your pages and then fold them in half, open them back up, and let them dry, and you get designs like this. Here I just put in some old Polaroid type pictures, and I don't really know what's going on with this page, but I put a bunch of paper clips in here and this weird whatever this stuff is called. Now this page was really fun to do, but you do have to be careful when you do it. I took two pages and I just burned them and then would blow them out when I got the burn that I was looking for. But what you're going to want to do is glue them down onto the pages behind them. Here I painted the backdrops, and then I took a record and I just broke it all and then glued it onto these pages. So I found an old Japanese newspaper, so I took all those out and put them on here. Here we had some lace scraps, so I made a dress out of them and added these onto this page to tie them together. And then of course, why not just glue a bunch of water balloons onto a page? And this next page, I did a little pop-up of a boat on here. Here I have little envelopes that actually open, and inside I have papers of things that I love. Here is just taking old magazine pictures and collaging them all together. What I did for this page was I took an old kids tattoo book and tattooed all of these onto the page. For this page, I found this like funky cardboard whatever, and then I made this section. I found some guitar picks so that you could pretend to play the guitar in this book. And there we have it for our final book. So as you can see, the possibilities are endless with an altered book, and I definitely recommend them for people who don't want to paint or draw all the time. There's so many possibilities of using magazines and stickers and random things around your house to create your altered book. So now go out and find a book and get started.